we are at the most northern part of Rikkenstorp. I'm gonna give you a look at the view. It's pretty good up here. So you can see at the bottom it's a small lake, and it's called Lambichan. And from here to down there it's about 1 kilometer. So that's why I have my quadra bike, what do you call it in English? Right there. So that's pretty good. So from up here, the water gets pumped through the ground from about a kilometer big swamp to the north of here, up there in the forest. I'm gonna show you a picture of it right now. So from there, the water gets pretty much pumped through the ground all the way down to the lake, which will be to the south, right behind me. So it's excellent. We have like natural springs all the way. So yeah, that's about it from up here. Well, I'm standing at what we refer to as the northern Rikkenstorp. It's an old part of the farm. There was one part up here and one part down where we live right now. So I'll show you right behind me now. You can probably see the remains of the big house that was here up until 1940 or something, I think. And a little bit more over there you have the root cellar, but it's collapsed a bit, so we don't use it, but hopefully we'll repair it in the coming years. That will be an asset, I think. So yeah, I'll show you a couple more things that's interesting around here. We have 3 natural springs, actually kind of natural springs, but hand-dug wells at the moment, probably a couple hundred years old, still functioning really fine, and they are up right there by the trees, and also the remains of a couple of houses up here. And you probably saw an old house in the background before. That house, that's part of the, what do you call it, cultural history that we like to present here at the farm. So we have groups coming here and we show them how they lived here a couple of hundred years ago. The farm is 400 years old, so it's pretty much history in the lands here. So yeah, if you look to the east, there's a couple more small fields over there. Kind of hard to work with, but really beautiful. I'm standing, well, in the middle of Rikkenstorp at the moment, where we live. So we got one living house right over there and one over there. That's where I live. So apart from that, we have a small hut over there, and that's where we keep some stuff. And I'm gonna show you a quick view of the greenhouse which we put up a couple of years ago. Haven't really gotten around to finishing in the interior and everything, but it works quite good. So I'm gonna show you a quick view. It's quite empty right now because, well, it's autumn and we have had like 10 frost nights, and well, season is over. That's life in the middle of Sweden. So yeah, that's about it. Here I'm gonna show you a clip from another part of this part, actually. Well, I almost forgot. I wanted to show you our berry bushes and fruit trees. Not that much at the moment, but I'm planning to expand this part, so I'm gonna give you a shot. So yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna show you a couple other another part of the central place in Rikkenstorp, if you can call it. We have the root cellar, which we use a little bit anyway. It's right behind me. I think you can see it right there. And we have the house where we keep the sheep and the hay and more stuff. So that's over there. Hope you can see it all. And this is where you enter the farm. And right behind me now is the newly dug pond. I hope to have ducks there next year. We'll see about that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm standing at the southern part of Rikkenstorp, and you're looking behind me straight to the north. And I will show you a couple of houses and the environment down here. Just a quick view. Behind me now is what we call Moja, and that's a house that we rent to tourists and groups and stuff. It's a really nice cabin. And behind me down there by the lake, hope you can see it, that's a sauna, like a, we have for changing clothes when you're bathing and stuff like that, which you only can do in June and July, probably in August as well. Otherwise the water is too cold, like 13-14 degrees Celsius, and I don't really like taking a bath in that temperature. Yeah, enough said about my bathing. We have another house behind me right now, hopefully, and that's what we call the hammer house, we can call it in English. We're expanding that house right now. We'll probably house about 10 to 12 people. We'll be renting that as well. So looking forward to that next summer, having some people around here. Yeah, that's about it. I'll give you a view over the lake. It's really beautiful right now. There you go. You got the full 360 angle. See you around.